Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Penguins Collective Podcast. My name's Louie, and the Penguins won. Penguins beat the San Jose Sharks 3-0. It was one of those grind games. Do you know what I'm saying? It was one of those games that just absolutely you had to grind. You played defensively. It was a goalie game in the beginning, the first period. It was pretty good. We could talk about it. But before we do, let's do some housekeeping. This episode of TPC is brought to you by Rogue Energy. Make sure you go to rogueenergy.com/Pens Collective. Use promo code TPC10 for 10% off your entire purchase. They have some new wraps on their shakers right now. So if you like a custom shaker, if you like something that stands out from the crowd, make sure you go to rogueenergy.com/Pens Collective. Use code TPC10 for 10% off your purchase. Also, if you have a hockey fan in your life that loves vintage gear, like those hockey gloves behind me, you will love Third Assist. Go to thirdassist.com to get the perfect gift for that hockey fan in your life. If they like cool gloves, vintage wooden sticks, all that stuff, make sure you go to thirdassist.com. Now with that stuff out of the way, let's get into the episode. Welcome to the Penguins Collective Podcast.
Penguins! It's Crosby. Crosby on Trinidad and shots. Penguins win it! Sees part for Crosby to the goal. He
That is right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The Penguins did defeat the San Jose Sharks 3-0. Like I said in the preview, good defensive game. Very good defensive game. I think the Penguins came out really good. Good goaltending game. I was very surprised by Tristan Jarry and how he played tonight, even though I know I have been very hard on him for the past 3 seasons. I think he played really well. He even was a little cheeky when we had that empty netter. He tried to go for that empty netter goal, but I did think he did a great job tonight. Obviously, Crosby getting a goal. You have Malkin getting the empty netter, and then who got the second? Why am I blanking on him? Mantha got the second goal of tonight. So it was just really nice. The Penguins playing well. Very good West Coast trip. I think the Penguins got 2 wins. I don't think. Sorry. I know. The Penguins got 2 wins out of the 3. We lost to the Ducks, beat the Kings, which was surprising. And then we beat a young, fast team in the San Jose Sharks. And that's pretty good. I mean, we're coming out of West Coast trip. It was pretty good. The Anaheim game was close. The Anaheim Ducks game was very close. So I think we played really well in this West Coast trip, and now it's back to Pittsburgh on Tuesday against the Vancouver Canucks. So that's going to be a good game as well. Let's get into the comments. So if you're new here, if you're on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, X, or wherever you're watching, make sure you leave a comment. I want to know what you're thinking about tonight's game. We're live, so let's make sure you put your comments down below. Chicken a la King on YouTube says Pens HC. I think, are you talking about head coach? Yeah, Dan Muse did a good job. I think they responded well against a very bad start last game. So against the Kings, terrible first start. We somehow snuck a win out of that game, but that first period was absolutely slow. That first period was bad. We had bad puck control. We had bad everything. But this game, we started off strong. We got into the zone and we set up shop. Thought we did a good job of that, better than we did against the Kings. So, yes, kudos to the head coach and kudos to what they were doing against the Sharks tonight. Jeez. Ethan with that new profile picture. Very nice. I like the Penguins. Yeah. I like it very much. Jarry with the shutout. Yes, like I said, Jarry played really well. I know I was very harsh on him, but hey, I'm very happy that he got that shutout tonight. Like I said, playing good. He got, he looked good. He looked good tonight. So that's all I really say about that. We got a let's go from Did the Pens win? The answer is yes, the Penguins did win. Ethan also continues on to say, I thought the team played a good game, really good game from Jarry. Absolutely. And then Edmonton Mooseheads on YouTube said, I'm happy with our goaltending right now. Yeah, surprisingly, I know we're only 6 games in. It's a long season. I want to preface that because let me tell you, I know the Pittsburgh Penguins, we're going to go up and down. We're going to go up and down, and we may look great now. We may suck in the next month, but as of right now, our goaltending is good. Right now, we're playing well, which I will take. I will always take a Penguins victory, but let's make sure we have our realistic expectations going forward. 82-game season. We're only 6 games in, so it's going to be a long time. But I am very happy with our goaltending right now. I think we're playing well. Not only are we playing well in the net, we are playing well in front of the net. I think our defense played really good. Caleb Jones came out to play tonight. And then also Brunick was all right. And then, yeah, just everyone just kind of... Everyone was kind of good. Everyone was good. We're happy with it. And, yeah, we move on to the next one, which is, like I said, Tuesday. It's a home game. Back to be back. Happy to be back in Pittsburgh. And, yeah, everything is kind of pointing towards we're looking good in the net, which is something we should take part of. Ethan will be at the Canucks game. NES says going live now is impressive. I appreciate that, sir. You should have seen. He also goes 3-0. Oh, 3-0, and the big guys with points. Good night. Yeah, very, very good cut and dry win. The Penguins did, in fact, get their old guys some points. Crosby with a multi-point effort. Love to see that. All I care about, I was telling Abby when the Penguins scored, all I care about is Sidney Crosby getting points this season. That's it. I don't have high expectations. I don't think the Penguins are going to make the playoffs. All I know is Crosby's going to get another 82-point season, and it's like games like tonight that's going to help that happen down the road. So, yes, I love it. Big guys with the points. I appreciate it. Kitten Whiskers is here on Twitch. Hello. How are you? Abby is also on here on Twitch. Good to see you. Thank you guys for joining the live stream. And Abby is realizing that Aspen is here, therefore yelling Aspen. I like seeing Gino get points too from NES on YouTube. Yeah, dude, I'm actually, so if you've been watching the show for the last year, I have been harsh on Evgeny Malkin. I think he was doing a lot of turnovers. I think he was making a lot of mental errors. But this season I guess he turned a new leaf because Gino is playing relatively well. He's managing the puck a lot better. He's trying to feed that puck to Brageau because Brageau has a hot stick. So it's a little bit selfless to start passing the puck, setting up some plays, making sure he's drawing defensive guys with him as he's rotating in the offensive zone to kind of create some chances. I really do. I like what I see from Evgeny Malkin, and it's nice, but we must enjoy it. We have to enjoy it because we must remember Evgeny Malkin will not be getting a contract extension from the Pittsburgh Penguins. So either he is retiring at the end of the season or he will go play somewhere else. So let's enjoy it while it lasts. I'm not going to be harsh on him this season. I appreciated his efforts this game. Appreciated his efforts the last couple games, especially on this West Coast trip. I think he played some good points. Good at getting some points. I don't know where I was going with that sentence, but I will say that he has surprised me a lot. Another thing that surprised me with the big guys is that Crosby, I'm pretty sure, is leading the team with penalty minutes. I could be wrong with that. Crosby got 2 penalties last game, and then now he got another penalty today. So I think Colby Armstrong made a good point when he got called for I think it was hooking or holding. He played the puck. I think he played really well on the puck, but he got called for it. I like to see Crosby get a little more aggressive this season. I'm seeing Gino get a little more aggressive offensively. So I like what I see from Malkin. I like what I see from Crosby. I like it a lot. Tonight, wait, hold on. Did I miss something? Did the Pens win? He also caused a goal. That is true. Are we talking about Gene? Oh, Ryan Graves had a goal in Wilkes-Barre tonight. I'm sorry, I missed that. Did the Pens win? I apologize. Ryan Graves had a goal in Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins tonight. That's great, but then he caused a goal. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Did the Pens win tonight? Mark Jari's first shutout versus the Sharks in 10th career road shutout. His last road shutout came in New York at the New York Islanders on December 27th of 2023 per Bob Grove. Dude, that's not good. His first shutout 2 years ago, rough. Abby says, would you prefer he retires with the Pens or move on? I prefer he retires. I think it taints a legacy if you go play like 1 year in Florida just because you're cup chasing or whatever the case may be. I think that's a little silly. I don't think he should. If anything, I think he might retire at the end of this season, as well as Alexander Ovechkin, and then they're going to go play in the KHL, which is Russia's hockey league, which they're both from Russia. So that's what I think is going to happen. But I could be wrong. Did the Pens win? Jars on Nedeljkovic. We're great friends. We had a great time here together, and I think we really enjoyed each other. It's a tough business when you lose someone like that. 1 out of 2 because he continues. He's a great person and player and great for this team. To see him on the other side to play against them, it was special. Very nice. All right. So like what Tom Brady, hold on. We'll get to your crazy comment. Abby Fantabby. So like what Tom Brady did. No, here's a little difference about Tom Brady. Tom Brady left left Patriots to join a good Buccaneers team where he led them to a Super Bowl and won. He led that team. It's not like he just joined to join. So yeah, it's a little bit different. A little bit different. All right. Let's answer this silly question here, Aspen. Would you rather eat cat food for the rest of your life or never be able to give a smooch to Abby again? Wow. I guess I would have to eat cat food for the rest of my life. And with his 22nd shutout, Tristan Jarry has tied Tom Barrasso for the second most shutouts in Penguins history. Wow. I hope he retires too. Now let's continue. Jari, the last couple of games, I've been working on getting a good start. I think that was one of the things that I wanted to improve from last year, was improving my starts. And oh, yep. And Artie and I have done a good job of that. Yeah, I think the tandem has been good so far. Once again, 6 games in, ladies and gentlemen. 6 games in out of an 82 game season. We know this. Let us not get distracted. The Penguins are the Penguins, and they're going to go on that roller coaster. We're waiting for, right now it's on the high. We're climbing up that roller coaster. It's great right now. This is all fun, cotton candy, rainbows. But let me tell you, we're going to drop soon. And we're not going to be talking about how great our goalie tandem is by then. So let's enjoy it right now. They're playing well. Let's acknowledge it. I love it. But also be realistic. Ethan from his new account on X. Welcome to Twitter. Heyo from my new account, says Ethan. Abby Fantabby. Gino isn't leading anyone to the Stanley Cup. No, he is not. He is old. And maybe 5 years ago he would have. But right now, no. No. Okay, so more quotes from Did the Pens Win on YouTube. Tristan Jarry on improving his starts compared to last year. I think it's just a mentality. Going out there with the confidence and standing tall and being able to know that you're going to make those first saves. And I think that's something that's changed. Great. I love to hear that. I want to hear more of it. I want to see more of it from Tristan Jarry. Yeah, I want to see more of it. Like I said, I'm not trying to get my hopes up from Tristan Jarry. I see all these great quotes. I see him playing well. But once again, you know, we're playing teams like the Ducks. We're playing teams like the Sharks, you know. I want to see him face Connor McDavid, Colorado Avalanche. Let's see how he acts then, you know. it's great to have a mentality when you're playing the Sharks. It's great to have a good mentality when you're playing against, the Kings, where they're building and they're growing. Okay, show me an established team. Show me a team like the Avalanche, the Oilers, the Panthers, the Carolina Hurricanes, those teams that can actually put up some damage against Tristan Jarry. Let me see him react to those. So, once again, let me say it for those in the back. It is a long season. It is an 82-game season. We're going to have highs and lows. We are on game 6. We are on a high right now. We are 4-2. What a great thing to be right now as a Pittsburgh Penguins. But let me tell you, this isn't the NFL. We don't play 16 games. We play 82. This is going to be a long season. I'm telling you. I am telling you. I'm just preparing you for the worst. I'm preparing you. Okay? I'm trying to get you to that point, because let me tell you, you're not going to see this guy freak out when the Penguins are losing 7-0 against the Hurricanes, Oilers, Capitals, all these teams in December. Let me tell you, I am prepared. So let me try to share that same knowledge, that same appreciation for the Pittsburgh Penguins. We're going to go through some rough spots, but I'm excited. I like what I'm seeing right now from the Pittsburgh Penguins. That's great. I love it. We're on game 6. The next milestone is in 3 games when we decide what to do with Harrison Brunick and Ben Kindle. If we decide to keep them, great. If we don't decide to keep them, you'll know the direction where the team is going. Why use Ben Kindle and Brunick when we're going to not make the playoffs? We'll see. I see in the chat that I will refuse to pull up, because I know that once I do, I will be enabling it. And yeah, Abby wants to go on a shopping spree, and usually I'll just cave and let her do that. Ethan from YouTube, not his new profile on X, but I don't think you could send Kindle down. He's been amazing. I agree with that. I think Kindle is forcing Kyle Dubas to reconsider what he's about to do, because Ben Kindle can't be sent down to Wilkes-Barre. He can't be put on waivers due to the bargaining agreement and all that. He's either getting sent back to juniors, or he's making the official roster and playing the rest of the season in Pittsburgh. Josh believes that Brunick will be, excuse me, Brunick will make the roster. Kindle will be sent back to juniors. But I have seen the opposite. I really believe that Kindle might make the roster and Brunick will be sent back to juniors just to get another year. And remember, it's just 1 year. It is just 1 year. They have the option to do this again next year. So I honestly believe that even if we sent both of them back, we'll be okay. Excuse me. It's late. Ethan on YouTube says, I say sell off players that won't be here during the trade deadline and bring up some of these young guys in Wilkes-Barre. They have been buzzing. That's a good point. Like Hayes and Bros. That's a good point. Once again, 6 games in. I usually am an advocate for saying, let's rip the Band-Aid off now. Let's not overreact. Let's underreact. Let's try to make the team the best we can and try to be competitive and win. As of right now, I don't know the direction of the Penguins, so I can't argue one side against the other. I really don't know. I'm stuck in the middle. I'm on the fence. Do we compete or do we just suck this season? And that brings in a whole bunch of questions alongside. Like, do we send back Kindle and Brunick? Because if we're going to suck, Why have them be a part of it? You can argue then that, which is you want an NHL experience and you want these guys to compete for a spot next year. But do you see where we're going? You see what happens? This list of questions that come from questioning and questioning and questioning. I can't make that argument. Hey, let's start trading now because we want to bring up some young guys. I don't think that works. I think that you do have to wait into December this season to establish before the trade deadline. Hey, where are we at? What are we going to do? How are we going to respond? I think like I said before, I think the only next deadline for the Pittsburgh Penguins is at our 9-game mark or before 9-game mark, where we have to decide what to do with Ben Kindle and Harrison Brunick. That's it. That's our next big thing. After that, then we can kind of talk about, hey, what should we do now that has happened? But guys, that'll do it for this episode. I appreciate it. I'm not looking behind you because August is not behind me, but I appreciate it. Guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. Thank you so much for joining us at 1 a.m. It was a long night. You should have been here for the Anaheim game where we were up for, we had a 6-hour stream, but we will be back at it. Josh will be back at it with me Tuesday against the Canucks. It's a normal time, 7:00 start for the Penguins. They're back in Pittsburgh. We'll see you there. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget, follow us on all major social media platforms. We're at Pens Collective on every social media platform. Remember, we obviously go live after every single Penguins game. We will see you in the next one. And as always, let's go Pens.
Penguins!